Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? This is your host, Jimmy. Recording from Gig City. It's the Payoff Podcast, episode number 1. Just want to give a shout out to all my listeners. Want to talk about what's happening in my life, in the world. I'm going to talk about Trump, politics, comedy, entrepreneurship, and things of that nature. I got these cool USA wristbands on. You know, life is good. Who saw that movie, Bohemian Rhapsody? That was pretty good, wasn't it? That was a strong movie. It's always interesting to watch like a movie about Queen. I think it's a very historical movie. It's pretty powerful how that all came together and really blew up. That movie, I think, came out a couple months back. This is early 2019 as I record this. So for all my ladies listening, all the girls, entrepreneur chicks, because for some reason that's who I attract in my life. Just stay on your game, you know? Just do you. And just keep working. I think that's the key, really. To get more, obviously to get more done, keep working, but just work a little more. Just, add an hour of work every day and you'll be an expert in your field in 5 years. I'm a big coffee fan. For everybody listening, I guess this is kind of a get to know me on this first podcast. You don't know anything about me, so I am a Scorpio, so I'm pretty private, but I will let you in on some tidbits, on some facts. I love to read. I'm actually just scrolling through Twitter looking at my audience. I got 2,000 followers, and so I'm looking at my followers, trying to talk about what my followers are interested in. It's a lot of good vibe kind of people who would go to Bonnaroo. I'm reading this quote: "Associate yourself with people of good quality, for it is better to be alone than in bad company." Surround yourself with success. That's really the key to it. Yeah. I've got this Atlanta jacket on. I'm just chilling. Been doing some skating recently. That's been fun. I can sort of ollie, which is the little jump move. You can jump onto a curb. And I was just really persistent. It took 3 or 4 months to learn it, but I'm fine. I got it. And then my skateboard broke, and I haven't got a new one yet, but I will get a new one. Let's see what else. I guess it's just important to just stay strong in the world, because the world's going to try to get you down. But as long as you just stay focused, then you can really accomplish whatever you want. You just keep on going, keep grinding. That'll really just make you successful. For all my religious fans, everybody who believes in God and put God first, shout out to you guys. I do believe in God or a higher power, because there's just a lot of coincidences. Sometimes when life is just lit, so to speak, things just I'm seeing 444 on the clock or 1111 all the time. It just can't be coincidental. And those are the minor things. There's just things that are go way beyond that. Thinking about someone and they call, for example. But not to get woo-woo on you guys, just I do believe in God, you know. I sort of go to church sometimes. I got a lot of music fans. I listen to a lot of rap. You know, I've listened to rap since when it was not popular, and now hip hop rules the world. Yachty, Drake, I mean, just the usual suspects. But I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. I might kind of just review sort of on here. So I found the comedy podcasts. So on iTunes podcasts, the Spitballers podcast. I found them. They're very, very cool. I've been investing a lot with Shopify, so I'll probably throw out some affiliate links there pretty soon. I'm an Amazon affiliate, which is kind of fun. I've made $1 so far with Amazon affiliates, but I just started last week. So yeah. As far as relationships go, I don't have a ton of experience, so I probably won't give any relationship advice on this podcast. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I've got a lot of entrepreneur followers. So really, like Warren Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn. And I'm a little background. I'm 25. You know, I like tennis. I'm athletic. I like to be outside. So I'm in the South right now, and we're just chilling, recording the podcast. I don't know. I'm just kind of living different than I, used to live in the past. It's just like a whole different mindset. So, kind of just, I guess the best, in Theos. I'm in Theos, one with God. But really, it's more, I guess it's just like a state of positivity. This is exactly what the Conor McGregor fighter talks about. If you watch his movie on Netflix, he's like they live in a state of constant positivity. So it's kind of like that with me. Obviously, I'm not 100% there yet, but it's all about just staying focused and doing the best you can, because that just leads you to awesome results. Shout out to all my skaters out there. I hope you guys are learning your tricks. I would recommend any parent, if you have a daughter or a son, at whatever age they are, under 18, I would recommend you get them for their birthday or Christmas a skateboard. Because a skateboard, I think it's a trending item. I think in a couple years it's going to be way more popular than it is. And skating is actually in the 2020 Tokyo Games, Olympic Games, which is pretty exciting. And I haven't set, I don't want to say this, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I could skate in those Olympic Games. Or like pro skaters, some are 30 years old. But anyway, it's unlikely, but it's fun to think about. Let's see. Let me talk on fast food quickly, because it's everywhere. I'm just going to touch on the obvious subjects before I figure out my niche here. McDonald's is this huge corporation. Obviously, I'm a fan. It's Kanye West's favorite restaurant. It's very convenient. I remember getting Happy Meals as a kid, and it was like a big treat. I don't know if it was the toy or the food or the ads. I think it was the little enclosed play area was really, really fun for whatever reason. It was just really fun, that enclosed play area, because you could just hang out and play. And that was pretty exciting, because you got to exercise and eat your little Big Mac, little Big Mac, whatever comes in the Happy Meal, fries, burger. And I used to put ketchup on everything, man. Ketchup on everything. And if you're wondering, the reason I'm making a podcast is because podcasts are about to be really huge if they're not already. Like, hey Alexa, play King's podcast, Payoff podcast. But you know, back in like 06, 07, I was listening to the How Stuff Works podcast when I was in 7th grade, 8th grade. And it just, I've always been curious, but like no one was listening to podcasts then. And so it was pretty cool. And you can multitask while you do it. I think there's something about like being able to just learn. I forget who says it. It's either Peter Drucker or one of these guys. Like if you stop learning, like you have to keep learning to like maintain your focus. Because if you just stop learning, you're just basically moving backwards. Even the athlete Roger Federer says something similar. Like if he's not getting better, he knows he's going backwards, the tennis player. Because the other competition is getting better. So you've always got to stay sharpening your axe, so to speak. Mentally and physically. It's funny, like the last week, I've just been tweeting out like affiliate links for Amazon for my 2000. Well, I've been like messaging people. I don't know how smart that is, but I mean, the reason I did it because of Ty Lopez. I'm talking about Amazon.com affiliate links. So it's around a 10% percentage of anyone who uses the link. And so you can find a link to any product. And so I signed up to be an affiliate. It was like a 10, 20-minute process. Very easy on their website, Amazon affiliates. And long story short, I've made $1. You should do it. But I got 3,000 clicks. And so that's like, I probably tweeted about maybe 1,000 people, 1,000 tweets out. I guess I must have tweeted more like 3,000. I guess more people see the clicks. Anyway, it's been working kind of well. So like someone bought a like $15 item. And so I got about $1 from that. So that was pretty exciting. Another thing I've been doing is Shopify. I bought this store called Ruling Puppy, and Shopify is e-commerce. So yeah, this is now I'm talking to all my entrepreneur people out there. You guys, you know, you're with me. You guys know what I'm talking about. Shopify, that's where the money's at. I'm gonna make $100,000 a year off of drop shipping on Shopify. I already know. It's just a matter of time, a matter of being calm, patient, taking your time, and investing in the right store. Because there's just, like, it's obviously not going to last forever, but there's so many good deals on, as far as drop shipping goes. Like, you've just got to if you're not the entrepreneur type person I'm talking to, like, I'm sorry. Let me try to make this accessible for everyone. But this is kind of like the Entrepreneur on Fire podcast. Yeah. So, what else? I want to tell you guys, drink more water. Drinking water is always helpful. Yeah. Shit, that's really all I have to say. For today. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And look for the next episode next week. This has been the Classic King Podcast, Payoff Podcast for Entrepreneurs, brought to you by Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thank you so much for supporting me. Everybody come visit Chattanooga, Tennessee, and go to the Incline Railway, Rock City. Come visit the